Okay, Sagittarius. Let's try that again. Let's try it again. Okay. I don't know why it went out like that. I apologize. Um, I almost feel like I should start over, but I don't want to because your cards are so amazing. I don't want to start over. But anyway, the cards that came out before it cut off was Motivator. This is, again, I'm just going to go ahead and repeat myself. It says that you have skills that you need to share with the world. It could be with coaching and speaking, activism, or some form of inspiration. Okay. And like I said before, we've talked about this. This is something that you guys have been interested in. Oh, and that's what I was saying, that I do believe that it has something to do with some of you guys in health and healthcare. Okay. So you could be a nurse, you could be a doctor. Okay. So part of your purpose is taking care of people more so in a physical realm. Okay. So even if it doesn't have anything to do with your speech and your books and your writing and your music, it does have something to do with your knowledge in healthcare and medicine. Okay. It could be herbalist, that type of thing is something that I'm saying. Now, this is interesting. I thought this was very interesting because I haven't seen this card with you guys in a really long time, and you guys had asked for help. I never read it because I always pay attention to the picture that's on here. And it's a hand coming out of the water. You can look at this in more than one way. Technically, is it the glass half empty or half full? Really? Is she drowning in emotions and tears and trouble, or is she being pulled out of it? Right? This card says consider asking for help, and this is with anything, emotionally, financially. Emotionally, I'm meaning like mental, right? And I do feel like there's some resources that are going to be out there for you. Some of you with the ask for help is saying that like you're drowning in debt. Okay. So you're like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have any money. You know, there could be this panicky energy where you need to pay for some things and you don't have the money for it. Okay. That card specifically says research something with resources because it's going to be something out there that's going to be able to help you. That card specifically says ask. Okay. So this may not hit every Sagittarius, but I mean, hitting it for those who really does need this help. I'm just going to tell you, don't be too shy or, maybe have too much pride where you cannot ask. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Then you also have embrace the unknown. So I do see that for a lot of you, there's going to be new beginnings. We're going to see what that means even in the tarot. This could be, a new job or you having your own business. It could be something like that. And then you had the next level, be a boss. So I love these cards. That's the reason why I didn't want to start over because I'm like, this is very, very important for Sagittarius. I don't know why I cut off, but I apologize about that. Here with next level, it literally says your finances are going to take a giant leap forward. It says if they have not improved, they will improve. So you see what I'm saying? So here's the problem and there's the solution. And I do believe if you don't have a job now, there is going to be something that you're going to be doing that's going to bring in your resources. This is specifically for those who are having problems with their money. It looks like this morning, specifically for those who are having problems with their finances. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get your mood card. This is going to be for Sagittarius. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you. What is your mood? And we're going to check and see how bad the finances are, because that asking for help for some of you, it could really not be good. Okay. And we're going to find the solutions for you in that regard. Grand Rising, everyone. I apologize. I try not to look at the chat and then it cut off and threw me off this morning. You guys have take the initiative. Like, I don't like to really say this because I feel like it's like, I don't really feel this energy with Sagittarius too much. I really don't. But is it something that you're wanting to do and you are just kind of complaining and not taking action? Now, this could be in any area of your life, y'all. It doesn't have to be in just money, right? Like, this is literally in any area, okay? Like, it doesn't have to be your finances. If you want your, let's say there's pile of clothes in your closet, or you want to redecorate, or you got a painting that you want to paint, it's like, just do it. You see what I'm saying? I do feel like you are going, and maybe it's motivation. Maybe you lack motivation. I don't know. I feel like you guys are going to be motivational, but I feel like maybe you are lacking inspiration and motivation. It could be. Okay. So I do feel like you guys need to take the initiative in areas where you feel like, I don't know, I'm not going to say that you're complaining, but where you feel like it can be better. Okay. Obviously, spirit and the universe divine is saying this for some odd reason, because maybe you're not thinking the right way. Maybe it's something that you're missing. Okay. Just now, I'm just saying. And I do feel like the initiative card to me is always like the Ace of Wands. So I feel like it's like a creative project, or it's something like that. I do feel like you guys are going to have this creative spark. And even if it doesn't have anything to do with work, I feel like there's excitement in your reading. I feel like you're going to be excited about something. And what's the opposite of not being excited? So some of you guys may have been in this just humdrum, right? Like everyday life, nothing's happening. So I do see a lot of excitement coming in here for you, but we don't even have to guess. We're going to go ahead, get into your reading. Let's grab the tarot. I'm going to grab I'm going to use the Halloween cards just because we're closer to Halloween. So we're going to see what's going to come out. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Let's get it, y'all. Look at that. There's the Ace of Wands. There's the Two of Pentacles. And then the other card that came out was the Nine of Pentacles. This is so amazing. I love it. I really, really do. I love it. I literally just said a creative spark, right? And then you have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like some of you guys have escaped death. Now, death could be not necessarily death, right? I mean, that it could be, right? Meaning that your own thoughts, the way you feel, maybe if you lost a job, you've escaped a lot of tragedies. Okay. So the Six of Swords talks about a sense of peace that you guys are approaching. I do feel like part of your experiences of endings was a relationship, because the first card that came out is the Nine of Pentacles, which is a very much so a single energy, someone who's single. So I do feel like some of you guys have left someone, or you're leaving a situation, you're leaving a chapter behind, moving into more so a peaceful state. And if you don't know, you will, because part of asking for the help, like I said before, you've been feeling like you've been drowning in your emotions and your tears and your problems, and no one understands you. And maybe you don't want to open up because you don't want to be criticized. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it happens. But I do feel that you guys are going to be more so in a more energetic place, more excitable place, because you had two Ace of Wands that came out. Remember, I said this was the first one. I always look at that as the Ace of Wands. And then the Ace of Wands literally came out. It is something that you guys are doing. You're going to be putting your mind to. That's going to be very profitable for you. Some things don't even have to be about money. Some things could be just the fact of your self-expression, how you express yourself. And I really do feel that right now, if it's music, if it's writing, if it's doing someone's hair, if it's nails, whatever it is that you guys are doing, you're so good at it. Okay? You're good at making people feel beautiful or feel good about themselves. And that is where you guys are, and that's where you're headed. That's your peaceful place. Okay? Now, some of you guys are busy. We got the Two of Pentacles here. You got to learn how to manage life with time management, with your children. Maybe some of you guys have school and work. you have more than you can have 2 jobs, and then you still have to take care of your family. So with this one, it talks about time management here. I don't know why specifically it's telling me time management this morning. I never look at the Two of Pentacles in time management, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay. Manage your time wisely. Some of you guys are either A, talking on the phone a little bit too much time on social media. It's something like that you're doing. Okay. And it's not saying that you can't do those things, but I feel like you could be wasting a lot of your time too. Okay. So yes, I do see that you guys are busy, and it needs to be more, you need to have a little bit more of a plan, because your life is not in balance. I'm not necessarily seeing a balanced life for you right now. I feel a lot of chaotic energy. Okay. You're getting there, right? You're okay. You're still paying for your bills. Your kids, are not running around with the nose snotty or anything, but it could be better. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card, and we're going to clarify all of these cards for you. We're going to see what's going to come out for Sagittarius. Last card here is the Strength card. Strength card is, for some odd reason, always comes out. I'm too scared to even touch the camera because I do not want it to cut off, but it looks a little crooked. Maybe it's just me. I'm too scared to touch this damn camera. Oh, I'm too scared to touch it. There we go. Okay. The Strength card always comes out in your reading. And this is always what makes me believe that a lot of you either have Leo in your chart or you're dealing with a Leo. But I love the fact that it's in your future position, because it talks about you're stronger now. There's this energy of no fear. There is no fear. I know people always look at the Strength card as saying that you're strong and you can persevere anything. Ain't nobody trying to hear about what you're going to be persevering in the future. That is not anything to be looking forward to. No, the Strength card is a lion. It is like the lion of the jungle, right? It's the fearless lion. And so I feel like now you're moving on without fear. Why is that important? Because here it says, brace the unknown. It has nothing to do with your problems and your trials. It has everything to do with how you see yourself in the future and you being able to accomplish things. That's what I'm saying with the Strength card today. It has nothing to do with you putting up with trials and challenges. It has nothing to do with that today. Okay. I do believe that you have to put in some hard work here with the Seven of Pentacles, but who don't? Who doesn't have to put in hard work if they're going to be accomplishing great things? So just know, yes, I do see, hard work ahead, but you are leveling up. That's what it takes. Sometimes long hours. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and clarify these cards. I'm going to start with the Nine of Pentacles here for you, Sagittarius. I want to see what's going to come out here for you. This is the 9. And some of you guys feel alone or by yourself, or that you can't ask for help. Because when you look at the 9 of Pentacles, it's a beautiful energy, right? But it's hitting the ask for help card, where you may just feel like you don't know who to ask, right? So let's see what comes out. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Look at that. We got the Emperor. The Emperor literally could be anyone with authority. Anybody. I mean, this could be someone that you're dating that's very established. This could be a father that maybe you want to ask, but too afraid to ask. It could be the government, I think. Well, it's not usually a governmental card, but it could be, right? Let's get the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Got huge opportunities coming in here for you, but you're going to have to get your mind right a little bit here, because you're stuck in your head. There's a lot of sadness. It's been fighting depression, or fighting your own thoughts, fighting loneliness, or fighting the fact that maybe you feel like you don't have support. It's something like that, because the 8 of Swords is being just stuck. Okay. Like you can't get out of something, or you feel helpless. Here it is again. Ask for help. 8 of Swords is a helpless energy. And the 7 of Cups is opportunities, yes, but at the same time, some of you guys may suffer from ADHD, or maybe you suffer from I'm not going to say it's a learning disability, but maybe it has something to do with I said get your mind right. I don't want to seem insensitive because it may not be your fault, right? And I was just saying that for those who are just busy doing other stuff and they just don't have time for themselves. But truly, with the Seven of Cups, it could be you may have a learning disability or a focus issue. Now that could have started as childhood, right? Like there's things that you want to do, but for some odd reason you can't stay focused. So asking for help could be more so. I think I said something about nursing or doctor. I don't know why I was thinking about medical. Um, that is true, but it could be where you may have to get some type of medical help. Maybe there could be herbalist or something that can help you with keeping your focus. Because I see like you'll start on something and then for some odd reason your mind goes off someone else, or you're allowing people to kind of get you off your square. I don't know. Like I see a lot with that. However it resonates with you guys, you see where I'm going. I don't know where you are on that. Okay. But I do feel like that Eight of Swords is kind of like a powerless, hopeless energy. And it comes from a lack of support, or maybe no one understands, or maybe they can't help you or something. Someone can't help your issue or your problem that you're having. Because the Seven of Cups is like, it's just too much. You're like, it's just too much. No one is not going to be able to help me. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Ace of Wands here for Sagittarius. Got the Tower here. And then we have oh my goodness. Listen, when I tell you spirit is just universal divine is just such a beautiful, this role alone completely, and when I tell you it completely turns your whole life around. Whatever issue you're having here, this right here is completely different. First of all, the Tower is a really good thing. Okay, so we got these eclipses coming up. We have one more, right? We have it on the 28th. It's like that is your breakthrough. That is your breakthrough, because everything else is a new beginning. Embrace the unknown is the Fool card, right? Then you have the King of Wands. King of Wands very much so talks about could be leadership. It could be a new position that you guys are taking. This could also be someone that's assisting you. I don't know why I keep saying dominant male energy. Now, this could be dominant, this could be divine feminine, right? But I'm seeing someone who's very dominant, or someone that can really help you in a position of power. Okay. Either way, you got the King of Wands hitting the Ace of Wands. This really could be a love interest. Okay. I'm not saying that you need to be rescued in any kind of way, because you're not helpless. But I feel like a lot of things that are happening is in harmony with a soulmate energy, which they're the ones who's inspiring you. They're the ones who get the motivation. If you are a songwriter, this is your muse, right? If you've been single for a really long time, you guys have conversations and they give you good ideas, regardless of what it is. I'm telling you, I see love here, and I also see this huge spark of inspiration that's going to come to you. Okay, that is exactly what I'm saying here. And I really do feel like this is a part of you guys now taking initiative, because you have you have a reason to wake up in the morning. That's what this kind of feels like to me. You got new love. This is blessings here with the Ace of Cups. So yes, so a lot of the issues you guys may have been having in the past, I totally see that being resolved in the way that the universe is going to create it for you. I don't know. I can't say every way that your issues is going to be resolved, but I see a lot of it being resolved here. Now let's go ahead. Let's get into your next level cards. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Wow. 10 of Pentacles is hitting the next level. 5 of Swords is hitting the next level. 9 of Wands is hitting the next level. This is you. Now, I want to tell you outside, meaning people, right? I don't want to talk about people who have been trying to sabotage you. Remember, the 7 of Cups could be distractions, people, your own mind. Same thing as the 5 of Swords, because 5 of Swords is a very sabotaging energy. I'm going to be honest with you. Next level is being able to supersede that. You're able to overcome anything that has something to do with sabotory energy. I don't care if it's your family. Ten of Pentacles is here. I don't care if it's your family. You're able to overcome it. I know it's hard to avoid because there are people in your family. And sometimes family could be a spouse, could be a baby daddy, King of Wands. It could be a baby mama, right? But the next level energy is it's already, we're already being seen with the tower that it is something that's going to happen anyway. Can't nobody stop y'all from getting where you're going to go. But you have to get your mind right. You have to believe. Okay? The Two of Pentacles is up under here. And remember, I talked about balance. You're going to have to start seeing things a little bit differently. Life is one of those, as you already know, life sometimes throw a whole bunch of stuff at you and then it gets you off balance. And one minute you think that you're going, everything is fine. And the next minute you're picking shit up off the ground. And you're like, damn, I got to start all over again. You are overcoming the things that are being thrown at you. And some things are not as serious, but it just talks about you being able to just like level out. Okay. Either way, no one is going to really stop you from where you're meant to go. Okay. I do see that there is someone in your energy that possibly you've been knowing for a long time. I don't know if it's a friend, a lover, a family member who has caused a lot of pain in your heart, because the Five of Swords is there. And I feel like they're the ones. You're dealing with someone who's unbalanced themselves. Maybe they don't have money. Maybe they are mentally unstable. But, you can't have people like that in your life because you're trying to help them. They need to help themselves. Okay? I always tell you that you guys have that Superman, Superwoman mentality. And right now, you don't need that. Okay? But I can't tell you what to do. But anyway, I do see that it's just a warning for you guys and some type of admonition, just something to think about, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and get to the Strength card here for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going to come out here for you. Strength card for Sagittarius. One more, please. Ooh. Strength card here and the Three of Swords. I saw something in that picture, and I don't know what it is that I'm looking at here, and I don't have enough time to channel. I don't know why I feel like I'm seeing you guys fall. Are you guys having dreams about falling? Maybe I'll figure it out in a minute. Now, you guys have the Eight of Wands that's being clarified by the Strength card and the Page of Cups. There's a Leo in your reading. For some of you, I'm telling you right now, there's a Leo who's trying to get in contact with you. I also feel like this could be a child who, I feel like there could be a child for some of you who's just giving you a lot of heartache. I don't know if this is a child with, how like you date somebody and then you have to deal with their badass kids. I'm not saying that everyone has badass kids, but I mean, it could very well be that. Okay. But I do feel some resistance here. It's really odd because it's a good energy though, right? But I still see the Three of Swords, which is making me believe that there's something that's causing somebody is causing resistance. It could be a child, it could be somebody else's kid, right? But I do see that. That's the third party. Now, the Eight of Wands is really good hitting the Strength card because this does talk about moving forward and being very busy, being very active, being able to move forward, no longer being stuck here with the Eight of Swords, the complete opposite of where you've been. So we talked about that whole peace thing, moving in a new direction, having peace. Yes. Moving forward, what? Fearlessly. Remember, I said this is not about trials. Not this morning. This is you being able to move forward fearlessly. Eight of Wands, get shit done, get things done. Okay. And then I do feel like with the Page of Cups, this is more so your heart is pure. Heart. That's what it is. Ah, ah, man, I knew I was going to talk my way into that with a pure heart. Purity, heart. Fearlessly moving forward here. Okay. And I know, some of you guys may have done some things that, that you've regretted, or dealt with people that you regret, what you've allowed in their life, what you've accepted, that type of thing. But remember, in order for you to move in a more peaceful state, your heart has to be pure. And I'm telling you, that Tower, there is something happening within you, because this is this is your energy, by the way. Okay. So part of the breakthrough is you. Okay. That's you releasing things. That's you releasing people, situations, emotions. And then now you're able to move forward with a pure heart. No resentment, no bitterness, no nothing. And I know it may be hard for some of you guys to fathom, but remember, it started with this. It started with someone coming in, helping you, or you reaching out for help, or something being resolved in some type of way, because it's coming out for a reason. And then your new beginning starts. And then your new level is here. And then here you are moving forward with a pure heart. Okay. I see this being such an amazing reading. I feel like some of you guys do need to take initiative in certain areas in your life, and you know what that means for you. But your reading is absolutely fantastic this morning. Okay. I'm going to do what I always do and pull a card for you for tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? Is it Thursday or tomorrow's Friday? I don't know. Oh no, tomorrow's Friday. So let's pull a energy for tomorrow for Sagittarius. We got the Five of Cups. That's that drowning energy. And then we have the Knight of Cups. There's offers. Now, this is your energy, but I feel like there is going to be, you're thinking about an offer here. Offer could be with anything. It could be with a job. It could be with a person. I don't know. I feel like you're missing someone. This is not the missing energy, but I feel like you're missing someone. Because we got the Three of Swords here. Knight of Cups. What can I get off of this? All right. I know what I can get off of it. If you guys can, water is here. If you're able to get out in some type of element, and I know that in the States, things, it's getting cold outside. But if you're able to get outside amongst the elements, because there's a sense of traveling here, but not actually driving, like not going on a plane or anything like that. But if you can get next to water, or if you can, be out in nature, that's going to be very therapeutic for you, because I am seeing that for some of you, tomorrow you may feel a little down because of things that you're experiencing. So with the Knight of Cups, I don't know. I keep seeing wood and water. That feels like very much so. And then fire here with the red. That's not really fire, but that's what I'm seeing. If you guys can get out in nature and just go out, and just be around people, maybe, and hopefully you don't have any social anxiety, but meaning just more so nature type of thing. Get out the house, because this kind of feels like some of you guys are just kind of staying around the house. Get out in nature, okay, or be around water or some type of park or something like that. I feel like you'll enjoy yourself, okay? But this is what I have for you here, Sagittarius. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I'm going to try to have your love reading, because I did not do your love reading yesterday. So I'm going to try to have your love reading later on today. If you guys are interested in personal reading or anything like that, all of that is down below. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Have a good day. Bye.